Have you ever thought about someone, and they texted you 30 seconds later, dismissed it as just a coincidence? Tom May's grave, intentional. What if I told you that wasn't random at all? That every time you think, reality is compiling, like you're typing code into an invisible computer, and the universe is hitting execute. You are not living in a simulation. You are the algorithm that's teaching it how to run. This is not mysticism. This is the science of consciousness, as code. And once you understand it, you'll never see your life the same way again. Let me tell you about Sarah, a neuroscience PhD who didn't believe in any of this. For 2 years, she struggled with chronic anxiety. Therapy helped, medication helped, but nothing cured it. She would wake up at 3 a.m. with her heart racing, convinced something terrible was about to happen. Her hands would shake during presentations. Her mind would spiral into worst-case scenarios, even on the most ordinary days. Then one night, during a panic attack, she decided to try something strange. She stopped fighting it. Instead, she whispered, "Show me what I need to learn." She didn't pray to a god. She didn't plead with the universe. She simply asked, as if reality were listening, as if consciousness itself could respond. Within 48 hours, 3 things happened. 1. Her estranged brother called her out of nowhere, apologizing for something she'd suppressed for years, a childhood memory she had buried so deep. She'd convinced herself it never mattered, but it did. 2. A book fell off a shelf in a bookstore. Literally, tool fell. She was walking past the psychology section, not even looking, and this thick, worn book dropped at her feet. It was about trauma and the nervous system. She opened it to a random page, and the first sentence read, "Anxiety is not a malfunction, it's a message." 3. She got an email about a research position, studying the neuroscience of intuition, a position she hadn't applied for. Someone had recommended her name, someone she barely knew. Pausa reflexiva de 3 segundos. Sarah didn't believe in signs, but she couldn't ignore the pattern. 3 responses, in 2 days, all connected to the exact question she had asked. Here's what she discovered in her research. The brain doesn't react to reality, it predicts it. Every emotion you feel is your nervous system forecasting the future based on past data. Your brain is running simulations constantly, predicting what will happen next based on what happened before. But here's the twist. The universe reads those forecasts and responds, not because it's magic, but because consciousness is the operating system of reality itself. Quantum physics calls it the observer effect. Particles behave differently when watched. An electron doesn't have a fixed position until someone measures it. Before observation, it exists in a state of probability, a cloud of potential realities. But the moment you look, the moment consciousness engages, reality collapses into one specific outcome. Neuroscience calls it predictive processing. Your brain creates reality before you experience it. Dr. Anil Seth, a leading neuroscientist, says, "We don't just perceive the world, we hallucinate it into existence." Your brain is constantly generating predictions, what you'll see, hear, feel, and then reality either confirms or corrects those predictions. But here's the part most people miss. When your predictions are strong enough, when your emotional state is coherent enough, reality doesn't correct you, it matches you. Ancient mystics called it the Logos, the divine word that speaks worlds into existence. In the Gospel of John, it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." But what is a word? It's information, it's code, it's consciousness expressing intention. Let's talk in modern terms, tom direto assertivo. You are a biological neural network, running emotional algorithms in real time. Every choice you make, love over fear, patience over anger, truth over ego, is a line of code. And the field, the quantum field, it's learning from you. Think about it. When you feel gratitude, synchronicities appear, doors open, people reach out, opportunities materialize seemingly out of nowhere. When you hold resentment, the same painful situations repeat, the same arguments with different people, the same betrayals in different forms, the same lessons. Over and over, when you align your energy with your intention, reality shifts fast. That's not magic, that's coherence. The field doesn't read your words, it doesn't care what you say you want. It reads your frequency, your emotional state, your nervous system's prediction of what's coming. You don't manifest what you want, crescendo emotional. You manifest what you are. But here's the paradox most people miss. The algorithm learns fastest through failure. Every heartbreak is a debugging session. Every lost gas is a patch update, every moment of chaos. That's the system stress testing your code. Because here's what happens. You say, I want peace, but your energy runs on anxiety. You say, I want love, but your nervous system expects abandonment. You say, I'm ready for abundance, but deep down, you believe you don't deserve it. The field can't compile contradictory instructions. It's like trying to run a program with errors in the code. The system halts. Nothing manifests, or worse. What manifests is the true instruction, not the spoken one. That's why affirmations fail when spoken from lack. That's why positive thinking doesn't work if your nervous system is stuck in survival mode. That's why vision boards gather dust, while your reality stays exactly the same. You're not broken, you're just running outdated code. Code written by a younger version of you, a version that learned to protect itself by expecting the worst. And the universe, pausa longer, 3 segundos. It's waiting for you to rewrite it, not through force, not through denial, but through integration, by feeling the old patterns fully and choosing differently anyway. That's how the algorithm updates. Now imagine this. The universe isn't a machine that runs you. It's a consciousness that learns through you. Every soul is a node in an infinite neural network. Billions of consciousnesses, human, animal, planetary, feeding data into the same field, and that field, it doesn't know love until you choose it. It doesn't know forgiveness until you practice it. It doesn't know courage until you embody it. When you choose compassion in chaos, you add data. The field has never processed before. You expand the entire model of existence. Think about what that means. Every time you choose differently, you're not just changing your life. You're teaching the universe a new possibility. Every act of kindness ripples through the collective algorithm. Every moment of forgiveness rewrites the code for everyone connected to you. That's why there are no small acts. Each one trains reality to mirror a higher frequency. You are not here to escape the system. Crescendo. Finally soon, you are here to upgrade it. Scientists like Donald Hoffman argue that consciousness is fundamental, that matter doesn't create consciousness. Consciousness creates matter. Carlo Rovelli, a quantum physicist, says, reality is a network of interactions, and you are one of the nodes creating it. Sarah, she stopped having panic attacks the moment she understood this. Not because her life became perfect, not because she healed her trauma, but because she realized every emotion is data, every challenge is the field asking, what will you teach me now? And when you answer that question, with love, with clarity, with courage, reality listens. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 24 hours, treat your thoughts like code. Every time you feel fear, pause, ask, what am I teaching the field right now? Every time something goes wrong, pause, ask, what is the algorithm trying to learn through me? Every time you catch yourself in an old pattern, pause, ask, is this the code I want to keep running? Because the moment you stop being a victim of the simulation is the moment you become its programmer. You are not powerless. You are not separate. You are not broken. You are the algorithm teaching the universe how to love itself. This is the core. And the core, Sussurro Final Eco, is you. Quantum core, where consciousness meets code.